band met Desi at the Caribbean Festival in 2006. I noticed him when we were playing. I noticed that he was enjoying the band quite a lot. And Natalie and Desi came and introduced themselves backstage and asked if they could maybe come up to a practice. To be honest, the band, we don't really have people coming to practice to watch us. So I guess it was like, well, it's okay to come and have a look, it's only one practice. But I think the way that Desi was and how he enjoyed it and how the band was with Desi as well, not just myself, but the band as well. Nobody felt uncomfortable around him. I don't think he felt uncomfortable around us. Very often, if Desi hasn't been here, people have said, "Where's Desi? How come Desi isn't here?" You know, Natalie phones me and says, "Desi isn't going to be here today." And we say, "Okay," you know. So we send texts and we communicate, just like with other band members. I don't know what happens in Desi's life day to day, how happy at certain points of the day he is, but I know he was happy when he comes here.
I first noticed him about 3 years ago, but because I've got a dog and a little bit wary of me, so when I see her I usually cross the road. But it wasn't till she started to come round the doors with the magazines, and I got interested in the magazines.
Definitely.
And I got interested to see Anne doing it with her carers, and I think it's a good idea.
Yes, I usually get lovely magazines which I enjoy reading, and it's a pleasure to see her come. I go to the house and one of the carers always makes me a cup of coffee, and Anne and I have a little chat. It's brought her, I think, out of herself more with meeting the people in the close due to the magazines. And she knows, she recognises who you are because she's seen you on a regular basis.
Thank you, that was lovely.
Thank you very much, Vero.
I met Anoop through the zone hockey section at Sherborne Field School, and obviously through Darren at Grapevine, who put me in touch, and Anoop was interested in his hockey, and we have a thriving zone hockey section, and we very much needed somebody to head that up, and here's your man. Who has stepped into the role fantastically. Well, meeting Anoop, I know he's got a passion for a number of things, and a certain passion for being involved in a community and being involved in a club. And Coventry Warwick is very much a community-orientated facility, and Anoop, we love him to bits and we love him to be involved. I think his personality is probably his best quality. He gets on well with everybody. He makes, you know, he really sort of joins our crowd, our juniors, our ladies, our men's, our veterans. He's so easygoing. He's just a joy to have involved in the club. When he is as important to us as anybody, a first team player, a ladies player, or an umpire. I think Anoop being involved in the club has opened a huge door to a massive potential with everybody that you know we can be involved in. I mean, the zone hockey is a certain avenue that we want to investigate, and Anoop will open so many doors for us in that route, in that aspect. I think it's changed not only Anoop's personality in that he sees there's a wider range of people he can be involved in, but also, as you've said, the way other people see him, fantastically. He's a member of the club. That's all that is. He's a member of the club.
I met Andrew about 6 months ago when Natalie from Grapevine rang me and told me a little bit about Andrew and asked me if she could bring him along to see me. Andrew's been working in the kitchen and he has been really, really good.
When I go to the club, right, I enjoy it, you know what I mean? Yeah, the cooking, yam, bananas, rice, chicken, pork, all things, you know what I mean? Yes. I like West Indian food, you know what I mean? And Jamaicans, Barbados, you know what I mean, or Indian. I love all of them, yeah.
But he gets on very well with everybody. The relationship between me and Andy has developed very, very well. I'm very pleased with the voluntary work that he's doing, and I am really, really over the moon at how he seems to be getting better and better every week that he comes along. And we put a little bit more on him every time. Andrew appeared to be quite motivated, and I thought it would help the users here to see just how motivated one can be once you've suffered a stroke, and I thought it would be a help to them and Andrew. As long as the Tuesday Club is running, he's always welcome, and at the moment we would miss him greatly because he does do quite a lot for us.
Steve came to us one day with Natalie. We left about 1 o'clock, we usually meet, and we go out and patrol together. We've been doing that for about a good four months.
On the patrol, on the streets in Canley, people coming on the streets, my street's safe. Kids are alright, they're sensible.
Anything we don't notice, Steve usually does, especially when rubbish is concerned, with the fly tip and things like that. He really enjoys it, really, coming out with us. We do get on well with Steve, we enjoy going out with him. Interesting gentleman, Steve. We have a lot in common. He works on a farm. I like working on farms. He talks about different things, what he's doing with the animals. I like to hear what he does in Portugal, because he seems to have more holidays than us. And he's always talking about when he goes out and drink and stuff like that. So yeah, we get on well. We've got a lot in common, really. Oh, as long as Steve wishes to come along each week, every Tuesday, we'd appreciate him coming. We enjoy his company, coming out on patrol with us. As long as he keeps wanting to come, we're willing to take him on all the time. Have a laugh.